Hello and welcome back. Well, I have the company of Dr. Sneha Mishra today. Wonderful person with a great result to be told about. Rank 36 in PGI Chandigarh November 2016 postgraduate medical entrance exam. We are really happy, in fact more than happy to have you here, Dr. Sneha. Congratulations on your wonderful performance. How are you feeling?
Thank you so much. It feels really great when your hard work actually pays off.
I would say it's really hard work and only hard work, and definitely it has paid you back in a wonderful manner. You've got a rank of 36 in PGI Chandigarh. Splendid that is. Sneha, just please share with us that how did you prepare for your exam?
During my third and fourth, I basically studied this standard textbooks, that is Robbins, B.T. Chaurasia, Park, which is very important, and all the standard textbooks. And in my internship, I basically did the MCQs. So it was a combination of the theory part as well as the MCQs. And I keep revising whatever I read. So at the end of the day, I was comfortable with the theory as well as the MCQs, which helped finding the exam.
Well, that's very wise of you. In fact, that is a very good information that you're sharing with us. One important factor while you're preparing for exam is the time. That is always less with any aspirant. So how did you manage your time?
Actually, as far as time management is concerned, one thing I would like to say is that don't count the hours, make the hours count. Sometimes you may sit with the book with 12 hours and you may study nothing. So it's important that you have a sound sleep of 7 to 8 hours, that I used to have, and then rest of the hours, maximum time I used to put in studies so that I can maximize my output. And most of the time when I was doing the MCQs, I used to time them, like I will do this much MCQs in this much hours. So definitely in an exam like PGI, which is very long exam, at that time this really helps. Time management.
Well, in fact, you have very nicely and very wisely given me a statement here that do not count your hours, make every hour count. That's I'm going to use that definitely in my future conversations. Thank you very much for that.
Thank you.
Let me ask you that how important was DAMS in your preparation?
DAMS from the day one was very important. I joined the foundation batch during my third year. So at that time, DAMS was like all the teachers, especially surgery, the surgery faculty, and their notes were so complete that like even in my final I hardly used to study textbook because the notes were more than enough. You can pass your profs with that, and in the final you just need to do some MCQs and like everything is complete. And at that time also in the third year when you are not very sensitized towards the PG entrance and you are not very serious, so at that time the teachers used to tell you that the competition is very high and now you need to study. So definitely, and then I joined the test and discussion in my internship, which is also very helpful to keep me updated.
So it was a complete package at DAMS you got, right from orienting to mentoring and definitely knowledge inculcation.
Yes.
That's very nice to know. And well, let me ask you a very secret question here. Was it more selective or was it more extensive, your preparation?
Actually, it was a mix of both, because some topics are there which you need to read extensively. So you have to be selective of those topics, revise them again, and then for some topics you just need to be like know a little bit. So just mix and match.
That's very nice. And you just now mentioned that you joined DAMS in your third year MBBS. So that means you are from Delhi itself. Which college?
I've done my MBBS from Lady Harding Medical College.
Oh, Lady Harding Medical. That's a wonderful college. Lady Harding, G with an E in the end, right? Harding has got E in the end, right?
Yes.
Well, that's very good. Let me remind my listeners and my viewers here, I'm talking to Dr. Sneha Mishra, rank 36, PGI Chandigarh, November 2016 postgraduate medical entrance exam. Any comments can I ask, regarding the DAMS exclusive club?
DAMS exclusive club was very helpful to get the updates as well as the motivation. Like it was a constant motivation from teachers, especially Deepthi ma'am, Sunil sir, and Sachin over sir. Like he analyzes every student's problems. So it helps to realize that where you are standing. And secondly, a lot of people put their doubts on the club. So sometimes your doubts get solved because of others. So obviously it gives you a feel of the competition as well. That my God, everyone knows so much. So now you need to study.
Well, that's very honestly put here by Dr. Sneha. Sneha, if you remember or if you know, I'm sure you would, that DAMS conducts a DVT session every year in Delhi at the Talkotora Stadium. Did you attend the same?
Yes, I attended the same.
How was the experience?
It was very nice. Like on the 3 days, it was a mega event, and lots and lots of MCQs and images were including that, and a lot of them were actually asked in the real exam. So obviously, to get a rank, it is very very important to attend. I would definitely recommend anyone to attend DVT.
May I ask you about the CBT that we conduct?
Yes, I attended the CBT, and obviously it helped me to assess where I stand, and whatever were the faults in my preparation, I tried to work on them. So obviously it was very helpful.
Did you find some questions relevant in the actual exam as well?
Yes, I did find a lot of questions from the AIMS mock as well as CVT as well as from the DVT sessions in the main exam.
Well, definitely yes, and I think that would have helped you in securing a rank 36 in PGI Chandigarh, November 2016 postgraduate medical entrance exam. Dr. Sneha, we have, DAMS has got a lot of publications to our credit. With that, I'm referring to the Last Look series, the CRS, the Harrison's Notebook, etc. Can we have your opinion about the same?
Obviously, all the DAMS publications are very good and concise at the same time. And the Last Look, having all the most commons, the ones we get wrong in most of the exams, is absolutely essential to be revised before the main NEET exam.
So, let me just also tell a fact here to all my listeners and all my viewers here that the CRS and all these publications at DAMS are based on the standard textbooks inputs only, and they are revised every year. I hope you would also agree that the knowledge given, all the information, all the subject and theory given is quite relevant and to the mark.
Yes.
Well, let's come to the DAMS evaluation system. With that, I'm referring to the grand test and the subject-wise test, and of course the semi-finals and mop-up that we do. What is your feedback on the same?
I used to attend the grand test, and it obviously helped me in assessing where I stand with respect to the other people, so that I can work on where I lagged. And a lot of important topics, whatever asked in the actual exam, are actually there in the grand test. So I will definitely recommend all the juniors to at least attempt those grand tests irrespective of your preparation, because at least you know what you have to study after that. Don't miss them thinking that you don't know anything and I'll attend them in the end. It's always better to give them and learn from them.
Well, that's very nice to know. And before we go ahead with this conversation, let me ask you something. Are you aware of the fact that this DVT session this year had got something special in itself? Are you aware? No, let me share with you. We had set a record of of a live classroom all over the country. No medical institute or no coaching institute has ever achieved this landmark, and DAMS has entered the record books for conducting a direct session for the doctors in the country. Well, you were a part of it. We are very happy to know that, and I think you're equally happy with that.
Yes.
Yes, I'm talking to Dr. Sneha Mishra, rank 36, PGI Chandigarh, November 2016, postgraduate medical entrance exam. A little time back, Sneha, you mentioned that you joined DAMS in your third year of MBBS.
Yes.
So you spent a lot of time at DAMS, at different levels of your UG studies. Do you find any difference in yourself, while joining DAMS at the time of joining until the day of exam?
Obviously there was a lot of difference. Like earlier I was not even oriented. I did not even thought that I'll give a PG exam and get a rank under 100, which is a big thing. So obviously DAMS makes you believe that yes, you can, and there are normal people who get top ranks. So if you work hard, you follow what the teachers say, you keep revising, definitely you can get what you want, and DAMS definitely helped me a lot in doing that.
Thank you very much. I think those are kind words. And which faculty at DAMS did influence the most to you?
Everyone. Sunil sir is very motivating. Then there is Rajiv sir, whose notes are like almost Bible. You have to teach just those. Sachin Area, so like almost everyone is good. It will be like a crime not to mention once and to not mention other. Everyone is equally good here.
Thank you very much for your feedback. Dr. Sneha, have you decided the branch you are going to opt, or are you still taking your time?
I'm still taking my time. I'll attend the counseling, and depending on the availability, I'll take.
Well, we wish you all the best, that you make a wise decision and a good decision of your liking. And before we end up this conversation, any message to your juniors?
Yes, definitely. Please keep faith in yourself. Sometimes, in spite of the hard work, you may not get what you're getting right now, but please don't give up. Keep trying, keep studying, listen to what teachers say, because they are way more experienced than we are. So please listen to them, keep studying, keep revising, and your hard work will definitely pay one day. All the best.
Well, you mentioned that listen to what your teachers say. I assume that you're referring to the dance teachers.
Yes, definitely.
Would you recommend joining your juniors, joining dance?
Yeah, I already do that.
That's very nice to know, and it was wonderful talking to Dr. Sneha Mishra here. Rank 36, PGI Chandigarh, November 2016, postgraduate medical entrance exam. Thank you very much, Dr. Sneha. We wish you all the best in life.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.